Everyone, what's up? It's me again, Junkmaster3, and today I'm finally back with what you know, a new review video, which I haven't made in maybe like a couple of months now. So I'm really sorry that there's been a whole long lack of videos when it comes to review videos. So uh, this time it's time for another like horror, of course, horror review video. That's the reason why I named this series Horror Reviews with me. Um, and this review today is going to be of a film called Star Crystal, which came out in either 85 or 86. I mean, IMDb says something complete else than this. One site says it was from 86 and the DVD says it's from 85. So I'm not too sure which year it came out, but apparently this is the only film. Oh no, I'm saying this wrong. This director only did one other film, which I haven't seen, and most of these actors didn't really do anything after this film, so they were basically only in this film. Now to begin with the story. This is a very weird film to explain, but I'm gonna attempt to do my best. There's about this group of people who discover like some sort of big slimy slime ball on Mars, and of course they take that with them, and because they want to investigate in what type of thing that is. And before that they like plays like soccer on Mars, which is really weird, and doesn't really add anything to the scene. It's not funny, it's not bad either, it's just there for the sake of being there. And when they recover this slime thing, it turns out it's like some weird ass alien, a really creepy alien. And there's like this space station where I believe one of the ships that we follow for the rest of the film, they are like having their ship there, but they just escape from there before it explodes. Why it explodes, I have no idea, and it isn't really explained anything about that for the rest of the film either, why that exploded. But then we follow these characters. There's like 5 of these characters on this spaceship, and neither of them are particularly enjoyable. They are enjoyable. That sounds weird, but neither of them are likable, and probably one of the characters are a little bit more likable than the other ones. It's one of the females in this group, and the rest of them, I mean, all the guys are assholes, and the other 2 ladies, they are just so stupid because they turn up dead because they want to know what type of egg this is, because this egg for some reason is all of a sudden in their engine room. And this creature, of course, kills them off one by one. And from there it gets a little bit weird, because from the beginning you think, okay, this is going to be a ordinary sci-fi film, and then it turns out to be like a horror film, and towards the end it turns more into a family E.T. film. Or E.T., not E.T., that's an insult to E.T., but it tries to go in that direction. And that is really weird, and that's why when I really started to appreciate the film, because it was so damn weird, and it felt like, I think that's the main problem with the film in general, like the filmmakers had no idea what they were gonna make for type of a film. It feels like it feels like there were 3 different directors for this film, and like one, I want to make a sci-fi film, the other one is like, I want to make a horror film, and the third one is like, I want to make a family film shot out in space. And that's the reason why this just doesn't work. But just when they added that weird like family thing in there, I'm not family thing, but family friendly thing after a while, that just had me bursting out laughing, because that was just so weird. Because just before that you had some killing scenes before, which it just changes its tone from time to time, or like throughout the film. And just like I said before, the dialogue's terrible, the acting is really terrible. I mean, there's no really surprise that neither of these actors did anything after this. And yeah, and this cover art is really awesome and really, really cool. But there's no scene of them being in these like capsules. And this monster, like here on the front cover, is not even in the film. That's not really how the creature looks like in the film, which is just really stupid. And towards the end of the film, I mean, throughout the entire film, there's like the opening. Not the like the opening shot had some really cool sci-fi music to it, which I was like, well, a synth music, like sci-fi music, it's pretty cool, I would say. But then after a while, it's like it gets really irritating, and there's like no like good music in the movie whatsoever. But then in the end, like all of a sudden it turns out to be like there's like some weird song towards the end. And I'm like, well, is the alien singing this song or what is this? And then I'm like, wait a minute, this movie can't just end like this. And it just ends like that. It felt like the makers of the film just given up on making the film anymore. So they're like, oh, throw in some weird ballad in there and roll credits. And that was just so bizarre and so weird. But the thing is, I would not recommend this to anyone. I mean, it's not the worst I've seen, because I sort of liked the last like maybe 10 minutes or so, just because of how weird it got and how bizarre it was. So that's the reason why I sort of had a little interest in it, but I wouldn't say it's a film that I would like rewatch over and over again. And I watched it with one of my friends, and we had a laugh at it from time to time, so it was much easier to get through the film. I mean, otherwise I would probably just be really bored if I watched this by myself. But yeah, overall in general, I would probably give this film a 4 out of 10. Just because of that ending. Before that, it would probably just be a 3 out of 10. But and apparently, I think this DVD is very valuable today. At least according to not IMDb, but at least according to Amazon and eBay, because I saw some copy there that went for like 40 or 50 bucks, which is just insane. So I'm glad I have this trashy film in my collection, even though I probably won't like rewatch it like anytime soon. But yeah, Star Crystal, 4 out of 10, not recommended, except if you really like entertaining, stupid, not entertaining, but unless you like trashy sci-fi films from the 80s, then you might enjoy it, but otherwise just stay away from it. So, that's my review of the film called Star Crystal, and like I said before, I'm probably gonna give like a link to the IMDb page if you want to know more about the film yourselves and look up more facts about it, because like I said before, I wasn't sure if this was from 85 or 86, but yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little review, and hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.